Meghan Markle has reportedly just been hit with one of the biggest shocks of her public life, and people cannot stop talking about it. Claims are now circulating that she was actually banned from attending the Met Gala 2026, with Anna Wintour and Lauren Sanchez Bezos said to be behind the decision.
Oh wow, Anna Wintour has just banned Meghan Markle and Prince Harry from the Met Gala.
That's not just a missed invite. That's a full-on shutout from one of the most exclusive events in the world. Meghan has spent years trying to show everyone that she belongs in the top tier of fashion, building an image as a style figure people should watch.
The snub stings particularly hard for the Duchess, who actually had a shot at attending this year's costume art-themed event, given that two of the co-chairs, Beyoncé and Venus Williams, have loose connections to her social circle.
She's pushed that narrative again and again, trying to lock in that fashion icon status. But now, the one event that could have truly made it official has reportedly left her completely off the guest list and shut the door right in her face. And the timing couldn't be more brutal.
Fashion's biggest night out now has its 2026 co-chairs. In addition to Anna Wintour, who always sits at the helm of the annual fashion event and fundraiser, Beyoncé, Nicole Kidman, and Venus Williams have been tapped to co-chair alongside the Vogue global editorial director.
But to really understand why this situation hits so hard, you've got to look at who's involved here. Anna Wintour isn't just powerful. She is fashion. With over 30 years as editor-in-chief of Vogue, she's the ultimate decision-maker, the one who quietly decides who's in and who's completely out of the high fashion world. If you cross her or fall out of favor, your seat at the table can disappear just like that, gone without warning. Then you've got Lauren Sanchez Bezos, a media personality, former entertainment reporter, and yes, the wife of one of the richest men on the planet.
Raise the stakes. Does that change the energy of the carpet?
You upped it. They upped it. Love B, and just excited to have her there. And it's just going to be such an amazing night. The Met's always full of so many surprises, so I'm just really excited.
She's not just showing up for headlines. She's deeply connected, highly visible, and moving in the same elite circles that shape these major events. Between her and Anna, they don't just influence the Met Gala guest list. They practically control the entire vibe of it. Once they make a call, that decision sticks. No debates, no second chances, no last-minute saves. So when the invocations for the 2026 Met Gala reportedly started going out, the biggest names across entertainment, music, sports, and fashion were all allegedly included. Beyoncé, Venus Williams, and other top-tier figures were handed those golden invites and welcomed in without hesitation. It was the kind of list packed with power and star energy. But there was one name people expected to see that was missing. One Duchess, who reportedly wanted that invite more than anything, was left completely off the list, and that absence is what has everyone talking right now.
She's only interested in Nigeria, now you mention it, because guess what? She found a way to make the African nation all about her, because she found out that she had some historic connection through her ancestors being of Nigerian descent.
Meghan and Harry reportedly didn't make the cut. And that's where things start to feel real uncomfortable. Insiders claim Meghan was completely blindsided by it all, left feeling hurt, frustrated, and with zero power to change what had already been decided. But here's where it gets even more intense. The same people Meghan has publicly called her friends, her circle, her Hollywood allies, they all received their invitations without a problem. They're getting ready to walk that carpet, pose for the cameras, and live that Met Gala moment, while she's not even in the room. And that kind of situation hits on a whole different level. It's one thing to miss out on a guest list, but it's something else entirely to watch your supposed inner circle step right through doors that are firmly closed in your face. That realization reportedly didn't sit well at all.
She was proposed to be on a Vogue cover here in Britain, but she wanted to be on the cover also in America. Vogue said no, they weren't warming to this idea. She had a whole list of demands that she wanted to do this cover, and it ended in tears, as it always does with Meghan Markle. So it's again showing she's very difficult to work with.
Meghan has spent years presenting herself as fully connected to Hollywood's elite scene. But this guest list is telling a very different story, and people are picking up on it fast. Now, when it comes to Anna Wintour, the chief organizer and the driving force behind the Met Gala, there have reportedly been long-running tensions in the background. Anna is known for valuing discipline, tradition, and keeping the focus locked on fashion itself. not letting any one personality take over the entire spotlight. That's a big deal when it comes to an event like this. Reports suggest there may be concerns that certain high-profile appearances could shift attention away from the fashion and toward personal headlines. Anna has always been careful about that balance, making sure the event stays about style, creativity, and design first.
Think that she can boss Anna Wintour around when it comes to a Vogue cover, to think that she's more important than all of these other stars who they already had lined up. But Angela, does this not say everything about Meghan Markle? Serena Williams is basically the only celebrity friend that has stood by her over all of these years. But she was trying to get Serena Williams booted off the cover.
And when those priorities don't align, decisions get made. And this time, it seems like that decision has people talking more than ever. And then there's the whole Vogue situation. And this is where things start to raise eyebrows. Word going around is that Meghan stepped into one of the most powerful spaces in fashion and began making some serious demands. We're talking editorial control, pushing her own vision, wanting things done her way. But for Anna Wintour, a woman who has led the fashion world with strict control for decades, that reportedly wasn't the energy she was looking for at all.
It's been revealed that Meghan Markle actually invited herself to this Paris Fashion Week show earlier this month. Now, the Balenciaga designer has claimed that she reached out and she said she would love to come to the show.
Sources claim the moment caught Wintour completely off guard, and from that point forward, there was real hesitation behind the scenes. And it didn't stop there. Meghan allegedly aimed even bigger, pitching a grand global cover concept that hadn't been requested and didn't line up with the magazine's direction. Big ideas can be impressive, but when they don't fit the plan, they can create tension fast. In simple terms, insiders say the focus may have leaned a little too heavily on personal branding instead of true collaboration. And in an industry like fashion, where teamwork and creative balance matter, that kind of approach can leave the wrong impression.
Lead sponsors Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez are also said to have soured on the couple following the Kris Kardashian birthday party incident. Oh my goodness, we knew that was going to have ramifications to her dwindling social status. You'll remember, of course, the Sussexes pressured the family to scrap social media photos taken the night before the UK's Remembrance Day, a move that backfired spectacularly when Khloe and Kim Kardashian publicly contradicted their account of events.
Reports suggest Anna Wintour values structure and shared vision, and when that connection feels off, it can turn things cold quickly. Anna Wintour is known for watching closely and quietly studying public figures before deciding if they truly fit the image of an event like the Met Gala. As prestigious as that night is, reports suggest that certain public moments may have shaped how Meghan was viewed inside fashion circles. Showing up to fashion shows without clear invites, carefully timed photo moments, and reactions that didn't always match the tone of the runway, all of that reportedly didn't go unnoticed. The Met Gala is considered fashion's biggest night, almost untouchable in its reputation. And the last thing organizers allegedly want is anyone treating it like a personal spotlight move instead of respecting the event itself. That kind of concern can change everything when decisions are being made behind closed doors.
About Meghan Markle, because her popularity in Britain has reached a record low. Her favourability rating has dropped to just 20%, meaning it's only Prince Andrew who's more disliked than her. This is according to a YouGov poll which found the public perception of Meghan Markle was now at its worst since it started tracking the data back in 2017.
And it wasn't just Anna Wintour keeping some distance. Sponsors and major names connected to the Met Gala were also reportedly cautious about anything that could bring unnecessary attention or controversy. Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez have carefully built their place at the very top of elite social circles, and staying there means protecting that image at all costs. Keeping a guest host clean, controlled, and drama-free is a big priority for events at that level. After several high-profile celebrity situations at private gatherings, insiders claim organizers started playing it safe. When there's even a question mark, the move is simple: avoid the risk entirely. And fairly or not, Meghan's name has been linked to moments that spark headlines, and that reputation can follow you.
She was banking. Now, Paula, look, she does say there's always the chance of a last-minute invite, that type of thing, but it's not looking good. And it is surprising, given you've got the Bezos, the Beyonce, the Williams, but it does feel like Anna Wintour has put her foot down. Plus, I guess a bit of Lauren Sanchez mixed in. I would highly.
Oh, yeah.
Think back to that reported Kardashian situation. Meghan and Harry were said to have attended a birthday event at the Kardashian home, and everything seemed normal at first. But once photos from the night began appearing online, things reportedly shifted fast. Questions started popping up about who approved what, and conflicting stories came out publicly. The Kardashians were said to have pushed back on Meghan's version of events, turning the situation into a very public and awkward Hollywood moment, the kind that spreads fast and sticks around no matter how much influence is involved. Following the Met Gala rejection, Meghan Markle reportedly shifted her focus straight to social media, and people noticed it fast. Many saw it as an attempt to regain control of the narrative and steer the conversation in a different direction. Suddenly, paparazzi-style images from Montecito started appearing, along with carefully curated lifestyle posts showing polished family moments. To some observers, it felt like a clear move to pull attention away from the Met Gala situation and push it back onto her personal brand and image. Around the Easter period, Meghan also shared lifestyle-themed messages that sparked mixed reactions online. Some viewers felt the content came across as more staged than what they would usually expect during that time of year. Instead of traditional or reflective holiday messaging, the spotlight reportedly stayed on presentation, visuals, and overall branding, which didn't go unnoticed. Online discussions quickly picked apart the details, with many describing the posts as highly produced and tightly controlled. That led to speculation that the content may have been planned and scheduled in advance as part of a larger public relations strategy. Whether intentional or not, the timing had people connecting the dots and questioning what was really going on behind the scenes. The issue of privacy quickly came back into the spotlight, and this time people had a lot to say. Meghan and Harry have often spoken about protecting their children from media exposure, making it a key part of their public stance. But during this period, the increased sharing of family-related visuals caught attention and sparked debate across social media. Some observers started questioning whether this sudden visibility was linked to efforts to redirect attention after the Met Gala controversy, and those conversations picked up fast. Critics online didn't hold back either. Many argued that while the couple has spoken out against the negative impact of social media, moments involving private family life were still being shared publicly when it aligned with branding goals. That contrast raised eyebrows and added another layer to the ongoing discussion, with people pointing out what they saw as mixed messaging. At the same time, commentators began noticing a shift in public perception. What was once seen as a major strength, their global popularity, now appears to have cooled compared to earlier years. The excitement around their projects, activism, and appearances has reportedly softened, with some audiences now viewing them less as major global figures and more as familiar celebrities dealing with public opinion challenges. Some observers have even joked that this quieter phase has stretched out longer than their original peak, adding yet another twist to the conversation surrounding their public image. Despite everything that's happened, reports say Meghan is still holding on to hope that an invitation could somehow come through. The idea of attending the Met Gala isn't just about showing up, it's about locking in her place in the fashion world and proving she belongs at that level. But by the time those final invitations were confirmed, insiders were saying there were no spots left at all. The guest list was already sealed, every seat accounted for, and no room for any last-minute additions. Even with expectations still floating around, the reality looked pretty clear. This was one door that wasn't opening this time. Now, it's your turn to weigh in on all of this. Was Anna Wintour right to leave Meghan Markle off the Met Gala list? Or should she have been included in fashion's biggest night? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates like this.